44-0. Pathetic, gutless. That was probably one of the worst games I've ever seen the Warriors since being a Warriors fan. Wow. Where do I start? Well, it actually doesn't even matter. We couldn't even score anything. That doesn't even sum up our season. That's not even really an outlier. That is just reality, just how bad we are, right? For those of you who are really optimistic, now again, this is just off my head. I was cussing online. I'm so effing just freaking fed up with this bullcrap. Again, last game of the season, sure, you sort of joke around, you don't want the Warriors to win, you want the Sharks to not go through, but I mean, you just want them to show a bit of heart, and they didn't, and what the heck, man, was that? Lodge, Evans, that was gutless, that was embarrassing, that was pathetic, that was just typical Warriors footy. For any of you guys who are looking into next year and saying that there's some positive sort of scope there, sure, you can look at players, sure, we're away, but I mean, what sort of justifications are there for this type of performance? 44-0. We literally just sat there and frick, man, this is so frustrating, but it doesn't even matter. Obviously, my blops were when Lodge and the boys sort of got into fights. It's just useless. It's like, just when you're down by that much and you start fighting, you just look like a freaking idiot. You look like a bad player. And, for the first time in a while, you sort of see the Warriors there and you're questioning, are we the bad guys now? Honestly, we got these players now who are basically punch first, talk later. Where's the go there? And on top of that as well, just nothing went right. Honestly, I think one of our standout players were probably Reece Walsh in the absolute crap performance. My mind is sort of just foggy right now. Just having to watch that pathetic piece of work defensively. Again, we don't want to hold the ball, so forget that little hashtag that I say there. Warriors quite literally don't know. They literally don't know how to hold the ball. It doesn't even matter. This was the last game of the season, and again, another way to sort of show the fans that, hey, we appreciate you guys. We're here to try and, win a game, at least, show a bit of something there. Nothing. They literally saved their worst game for last, especially when everything's, in this sort of context. Last game, last time, freaking heck, man. You could probably argue and say that as soon as you and Aitken went out and, I guess the Titans scoring their first try, second, you probably thought, yeah, there was something there that would turn ugly. This was similar to the Raiders game last week in that, Raiders, Titans had the upper hand, but, they weren't going to let go of the breaks. Last year last week, we had the upper hand with the Raiders, and you know what happened there? We, obviously lost the game. Frick, man. Broncos, Raiders, and Titans, man. I'm really fuming, guys. I'm doing really well to keep myself composed. Just watching that game, frickin' heck, man. Just what on earth is that? Just frickin' embarrassing, pathetic. People may look at the coach now in a different light. I may to the degree now, considering, but in saying that, you got to, again, try and be open to those different things, but it doesn't even matter. It's not even about that. Sorry, guys, I'm sort of just going off on a tangent here. There isn't much you can say there, really. What else do you say? What do you want me to say? It was piss poor. It was pathetic. It was gutless. It was embarrassing. The only thing we could ever do was trying to create fights, and then we just look like idiots. We look like the bad guys here. There's probably a lot of questions regarding leadership and stuff like that. What is there to lead in this type of bullcrap when it looks like players are just free to do what the hell it is they want? Matt Lodge needs to control and calm the F down. He's a freaking embarrassment to the team when he goes off like this. It is embarrassing. There's already a stigma attached to the bloke, and then when he goes and carries this with this bullcrap, not only does it make the NRL in general just look at him with daggers, but it also makes our own fans look at him with daggers. You freaking numbskull. Calm down! Relax. We get it. It's heated. You're heated, man. But freaking heck, dude, stop. Because all I'm seeing from you now is potential suspension signs. That's it. As it stands, you're probably being suspended more than you played for us this season. Calm the hell down, dude. You got people there like myself who are really reserved about this. And this is a big reason why. Freaking heck, man. And the last thing you want to do is turn inward to your own players and sort of get aggressive towards them as if they should be thrown out. But I mean, don't do that to me, because that's exactly how I feel with Lodge. You know, Lodge, dude, just calm down. You're freaking, just relax. There's no point getting all crazy-eyed. Again, fans outside the Warriors, teams are going to look at us like we're the bad guys now. Because, hey, we're going to start fights. Sure, again, you can look at Philip Sami, who sort of shoved Berry. Walsh comes in. I thought, well, yeah, sure. But, I mean, again, no point. There's no need to. Tavanga comes in, and the rest is history. And then Lodge. It's just freaking pathetic, man. At the end of the day, the only reason why it made me more upset... Oh, look, again... that wasn't great. It's rubbish to see, particularly when we're on the scoreboard. It's the way it is. We don't get points for freaking trying to scrap people and punch them in the mouth or get punched ourselves. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. And yet that's the only thing we were trying to do. That was the only consistency this bloody game, is that whenever the push came to shove, we'll try and fight back. But that's it. But again, Lodge was a big key for me in terms of his aggression. Like, it's all going well, but I mean, damn, like, there's just moments in the game we shouldn't do it. Evans to a degree too, but it's just, man, guys, I'm just devastated because, again, the last game of the season, Walsh, Adam Funor, Blake, Shana Harris, Tavita, Egan, like, at least there was some sort of players who put their hands up. But again, just to sum it was just a disappointing ending to a disappointing season. But don't be surprised, basically that's it. Like, don't look at it and be surprised, guys. Just wow, man. Wow. Warriors, man. Far out, guys, man. Show some freaking pride. Show some freaking heart, man, that you guys actually want to do this and actually represent the fans who actually watch you, again, on a regular basis. Far out, man. I put my heart and my freaking coin into this team. And this is 44-0? 44-0? Last game of the year? Damn, man, it's all going well for people to say thanks, Warriors, for coming in and stuff, but this is bullcrap. Like, is this going to be the continual thing? Like, thanks, Warriors, for coming in, COVID. Oh, well, the Warriors get flogged again. Oh, well, that's all right. Well, hey, thanks again, guys, for coming. This is the general narrative we're going to be doing now, because it looks like we're going to be here for a few years, possibly, or at least based in Australia mainly, then, fly to New Zealand every now and then. But frickin' heck. No leadership, gutless, pathetic, embarrassing, shocking. What do you want me to say? Aggressive for no particular reason, getting binned. People looking at us like we're the bad guys. This was terrible. This game was terrible. This was hands down one of the worst games I've ever seen. Given the context and everything around it, it was so bad. Now, again, look, Stuffy, it's the last review, technical, review of the game. But I look, kudos to Titans. They did everything they had to do. I'm going to leave it at that. Like, that's it. But for the Warriors, gutless, man. Pathetic. Thanks for, giving me that piece of memory. And again, we're going to dive into all these things in the postseason. I'll give you guys my thoughts and blah, blah, blah. But freaking heck, that was just straight up just stone cold embarrassing and gutless, man. This is the team I follow? Frick, man. I expect more. Again, I love this team. Don't get me wrong. Frick, but that was just freaking pathetic and disastrous. Gutless.